EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys.
Set to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go from Arlington. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
19 Cardinals.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. And even 30 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A give, here's Benson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 5.
Trap 60, 70 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dak going to put it up right away. A throw right side. Take it in by Tucker. Going to mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Cowboys.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Play fake. Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
We're going to 53. Yeah, dude.
Dak going to give this to Blue. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. Boy,
On the play fake, Dak. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Prescott is main man Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his 1st target. But I don't think it's going to be his last.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott now. To the left side, he's got Ferguson, and he'll they'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. To throw is Prescott. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
What are we doing? Wait for this.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Pistol now for Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Complete. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 5. Second down, it's Benson, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. To throw, it's McCarthy. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
23 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Here's Hawkinson in motion. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Moving left. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. The play action. It's Prescott. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That one caught by Tucker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. To the outside, he's got Jefferson. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll run here with Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and 2. Here we go. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on fourth down. He didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for it.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A run with Benson. And a good run there. Going to give him 5 yards.
Benson, ball carrier. Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 19-18.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Open man, that's Devin Duvernay. Oh, the elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And the tackle is made at about the 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. Reichert now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. at the 31-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's caught by Lamb. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Taken down at his own 7-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Hawkinson in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Duvernay with the grab. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
To the air once more is McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. It's 3rd and 4. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Work this out wide to Benson. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Throwing again is McCarthy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. One's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
3rd quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Yeah! 26.
A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. 20. Hey, 47. 26.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. That's left side to Tucker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Vikings 37-yard line.
Yeah! There we go. Hey, kill!
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Vikings are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get them down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Third and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings, as he's on to punt for the second time. Able to get it back. Yes, he was. No turnover on the punt return. A sigh of relief, and they'll take over right there.
Here go 46.
Pistol now for Prescott. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Now screen set up for Blue. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. Take this in, back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Man in motion, heading left. Handoff, and it's Benson running right. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9. In motion, it's Jefferson. McCarthy to the air on second down. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and long. The shotgun. It's a throw for McCarthy. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
34-yard line.
We're going to 54. Wide.
Blue now on the zone read. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Back to throw is Prescott. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to bring up third down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
3rd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. Like 10. Wide. Here we go. 46. 46.
Now Prescott. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And he steps into this one, gets off a big kick, angled for the sideline.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Forced to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. And next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming.
At the 49-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 9. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Oh, he finds Oliver open downfield. And he's into the end zone. Josh Oliver. Touchdown, Vikings. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
This pass right side, caught by Lamb. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On third down, Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the air again. Prescott. That one swung out to Blue. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Patterson. And the Vikings will take over here just past the 30.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Okay, ready? Bring it.
On first and 10, here's Benson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Ready? 19, 18. Go.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big play for Minnesota. 54 yards.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense.
Benson on this defense, backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Vikings 31, Cowboys 7. Will Reichard to kick off.
Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time fighting.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Dallas Turner. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. This will be returnable from his own 15. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll give it to Harris again. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry.
He should have it up there for the 1st down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
Anytime you have one of these big backs, this is exactly the spot to use him. Just lower those pads, keep those legs moving. He's able to find just enough of a seam to pick up the first down.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. You did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.